as far as Jehovah's Jihad is concerned, why would you even associate the absolute with a jihad or a holy war, I guess?
Well, one thing is because today jihad hasn't been limited or narrowed to only flesh and blood, as if it's a new concept called terrorism. And jihadis are viewed as people that go about damaging, killing, stealing, destroying to cause or instill terror in a society, a culture, or dismantle it. But Jehovah himself has already suppressed these things through a jihad, if you will, that's intellectual, that's spiritual, dispositional, has very little to do, well, nothing to do with the flesh and blood jihad.
So you're saying the majority of the battle and the conflict that we see nowadays is usually on a intellectual level, as opposed to a bring out your sword or meet me at high noon.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, and also the things that remain today are just mere echoes of what is yet to be suppressed. Outbreaks of terrorism, though they may appear to be global, it's very small as far as the percentage of the world's population.
Okay.
The majority of our globe has been suppressed and brought under the rule of law. For example, in our civil society, as we call it, religion functions under the rule of law. So.
Okay. Now, it seems like you've quantified all religion as one thing, that it doesn't matter what people are believing these days. If it's a religion and it's going to offer some excuse for the person, then, I mean, it's in there. It's all in the same pool. Exactly what does this Jehovah's Jihad have to do with religion? How is it suppressing this religion? How is religion actually related to these terrorists or these jihadists?
Okay, well, exactly. The term religion itself is a construct that refers to all the rituals, the beliefs, the customs, the practices, all the expressions that someone might have with reference to a deity or non-deity in a spiritual realm or dispositional arena or environment. But since Jehovah is not limited or restricted to a construct of religion, as we see the title of the book is Religion Checked and Balanced, there is no religion per se, for example, in the United States that operates according to its historical foundations. Historically, religions have been the judge and jury, if you will. They have had direct access to free citizens, which at that time, under the purview of their religious form or in power or construct, they carried out judgment directly upon people. And of course, you know, in our nation, we're a government of, for, and by the people. There is no church in the United States, so there is no such thing as separation of church and state. Our state, which is the government of, for, and by the people, protect us from any establishment of a religion that would then have judicial power, legislative power, or executive power. That is what is meant. So regardless of what religious expression you have, whether you are Muslim, you express yours through Quranic studies. In this country, however, there's much of your Muslim faith that you can't practice. Unless it's through legislative action that then becomes law and then becomes established in the land through your state legislator or legislation, or then through your federal government bodies, governing bodies, your House of Representatives, your Senate, then you have no access to the citizens to impose. Now, you can through thought and dialogue. You can do that, but there's nothing. So whether you're a Mormon, you can't practice your doctrine of polygamy. That falls outside the rule of law according to the legislative actions of the people of this nation. So though Mormonism is known for multiple wives as one of the core attributes of its religious expression, it's not practiced in the United States. Jihad by Muslim Islamic terrorists is not practiced in this country.